this. All right, this pillow always sits here.
Well, you don't want it.
Welcome to our web.
Welcome to our web.
All right, boys. We're hitting y'all with the 2 camera angles. Let us know how you guys like it. If you guys like the 3 angles, we'll stick to that. But y'all please start reaching out in the comments and letting us know stuff, how we can improve, how we could get better. Also, ask questions. It makes it more interesting for us and for y'all as well. Ask us things that you guys would like to know. So, with that being said, how's y'all's this week?
It was good. We went
That's
and hung
awesome.
out with Ronnie before he had to leave, and that was fun.
That's awesome. That's good.
He's gone. Gone before.
He kind of got kidnapped by 2 girls. Well, 3.
3 girls.
Yeah.
Some random girl, he gave her my number and she FaceTimed me.
Oh.
And she was like, hey, we're on our way to downtown if you want to meet up.
Oh.
And then she said, you got any friends with you for my 2 friends? And it was me, Stump,
And Aaron.
Aaron, Ronnie, and one of our other friends, Alex. And me and Alex looked back and said, not us. Because,
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
We didn't get no play.
Stump and Aaron was a little shy.
I was too scared. They were hot.
They were.
Well, one of them was. The other
Yeah.
one was.
I wasn't really peeping them. They're not my type.
Were y'all scared of them, or were they scared of y'all?
No, they came up to us,
They-
introduced themselves.
I'm
They
pretty
were
sure they're
chill.
driving a Kia Soul.
They were chill.
I don't know if you know about me, but I really dislike Kia Souls.
Oh, yeah. Kia Souls
Like,
are
strongly.
one of the most ugliest cars ever.
I like.
The little cube-looking things.
Yeah.
They're awful. They're hideous. Especially when they're in that lime green
It's
color.
up there with like Subarus.
Yeah.
I can't stand a Subaru driver.
The best thing about Subarus, though, is the
They're
safety.
reliable.
Yeah, well, the safety of them. They have, like, the highest grade safety besides
Yeah.
Teslas now, because I believe Tesla has, like, the highest safety.
Yeah, Elon's a tryhard.
He is. Actually, speaking of Elon, did you guys see where he has a petition where if you sign it and you sign up for it, every day until the election, 2 people get selected to win $1 million a day.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, 2 people a
I'm
day
about
get
to sign
selected.
up.
If you sign, well, I got to thinking about it. I was like, what? That's kind of weird. It's kind of how, like, like for instance in religion they talk about things that draws you towards something, and how sometimes it can't be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if you're signing up for something you don't know?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Well, it's like-
because I'm sure there's some sort of form that you agree to.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to read it.
90% of people just scroll through the form.
Well, that's
Don't
your own
even
fault.
read it.
That's your own fault.
That's just like
That's
this
why it says
couple.
sign here.
Yeah, of course. But that's just like this couple. They signed up for a Disney Plus subscription. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the wife got injured in one of the parks. And she unfortunately passed away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But by them agreeing to their Disney Plus contract, and when they signed up for it,
They're not liable.
in like the agreements, like in the paperwork, they're not liable for it because there's something regarding death. That's messed up.
It's called fine print.
Yep.
People should learn how to
That's
read it.
yeah, of course. That's messed up though. That's bizarre that a company, especially like Disney, that's revolved around kids and so much family entertainment, and they act like they care so much. They're very compassionate. Well, at least they seem. Nah, it's a big corporation. No corporation's passionate about a single thing. None of
They're
them.
passionate about making money.
Speaking
and
of
that's
checks, I'll get y'all's as FEMA checks or FEMA.
it. For
No.
what?
Yeah, you can go online and fill out. You get $750.
Did you get it?
My grandma got it. It's only 1 per household though.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
So you can go online and fill out, and you can get.
Oh, well. Know where I'm going right after this podcast, buddy boy.
Said I would put y'all on.
Oh, good. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's only 1 member per household. So.
Hell, $750 is an extra $750 I did not have.
Yep.
Anything in today's world helps, especially now. But back to like corporations, whenever we get to a point to where we can help others and financially afford it, I'd really enjoy for all of us to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really would love to help other people, starting with family first, our families, and our, friends and people we care for. Take care of them, and, then open up to more doors when we can, broaden out that way. It'd be awesome. Too much greed with money. A lot of the billionaires That's what it is. They're just
I mean,
greedy.
you can't take it with you when you go. So
Yeah, of course. I mean, what are you going to do with it? You're going to die with billions of dollars in your
Yeah.
bank account? I mean, seriously.
that's just gonna go to waste.
Yeah, it's just going to sit
I
there.
don't know, dude. I'm pretty giving now,
Yeah.
as it is. Like,
Oh, yeah. Big time,
You
buddy.
know, yeah.
This man has helped me through hell and back. He has helped me through so many situations.
Hell, he bought his sister a car.
Dude, I mean, good God.
I always had a sibling like this dude.
If it wasn't for Logan, that red car out there, I would not have it right now. He gave me a loan and, paid him back.
Man,
When
I'm like a
that-
bank.
He's over. I call him Mr. Logan. Kind of like that other guy. Mr. Whatever. We ain't giving him free.
That's your favorite
advertisement.
YouTuber.
No, we don't talk about
Free advertisement. Like, he's not the biggest on the platform.
favorite YouTuber.
It used to be.
Yeah, used to be
Who? I'm confused.
that.
The
that-
biggest
that-
YouTuber on the platform.
Mr.
Don't say it, he might spawn.
He can
This
sponsor.
episode, we're gonna give 45 shots to Native Americans.
He can show up and give me $1 million all he wants to. I don't care.
Yeah, but he would
I'd be in
throw.
a video to
He would
compete
throw
for
something
money.
in. He'd be like, "All right, show me you're subscribed. Are you subscribed?"
I'm not.
I am.
Me, not.
I used
not
to
me,
be.
Not me. I used to be.
I stopped supporting some of the stuff.
Well, it's dude's over here. He's like, "Hey, subscribe."
I didn't agree with him when he had that, individual in his videos.
Oh, wait,
But,
that individual's no longer in his videos, though.
Yeah, he
Bull
told him.
crap.
He's
Because of
not.
the...
What? Not in the recent
because of
ones,
the-
but
He told him he kicked him off the team and everything.
yeah. But what I'm getting at is there's
He
still
still agreed
plenty
with it.
in previous episodes.
I'm pretty sure he deleted all of those.
Mm-mm. But, like, my thing is, like, not politically, it's just religiously for me. I don't support that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to watch somebody and support their channel. Like, one person doesn't change that much, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I can't support what he's pushing.
I don't like when people push their personal views on their platforms, and
Well, I mean,
you can.
I feel like on a platform like this, it's more understandable. Like
Well,
on
I
a
mean, yeah,
podcast,
we're here
because
to talk about it.
we're just
We're not
yapping
here
anyway.
promoting it.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about it,
Like, I'll tell you how I feel.
whether it
And
be somebody who agrees
Well,
or
that's our
disagrees.
sole purpose on here is to talk or say what we believe or how we feel.
Like, obviously, I think people know by now what side of the aisle we're on.
Oh yeah, pretty big, pretty obvious.
But I mean, we don't sit here and throw it at people's faces and.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to tell you to vote for or...
It's not like we're here degrading somebody because of their own view. I mean,
Like I
whatever,
said,
it's
we
cool.
can all agree and still come to an understanding.
I really hate that you're wearing a South Carolina hat right now.
I love it. It's amazing.
Honestly, it kind of feels right.
Dude,
You're a Clemson
you
fan.
look great in garnet and white.
Appreciate it.
I mean, got me a what?
It kind of does feel right though. Like I feel
At home.
at home. Like
Exactly.
I belong here.
Well, I mean, after all, our state is called South Carolina.
Yeah, and you guys are the laughing stock of the state.
Well, I'm not wearing it because of the. I wasn't wearing it because of Gamecock reasons, but I decided to wear it for Matt. I literally called Logan. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna wear a South Carolina hat just for Matthew."
Well, your dog is not real.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Was she doing that little weird mouth thing? Poor old
Hey
puppy.
Maggie.
I don't think we ever touched base on it, Logan. How's your week? Get it?
It's been really good and really bad at the same time.
I love
Like-
the way you did the really good and really bad.
Like,
Wow. Get in
it
depth.
started off, last Monday. Every Monday, my vibe goes downhill so fast.
Dude, I swear. Listen,
Like, my weekends are so
there is
good.
certain days of the week where this dude makes it almost unbearable to work with him.
Really?
Like,
I just,
it's just on like Mondays. He will not speak a single word to me hardly all day. And
last
it
Monday, I
literally
didn't talk at all.
you can like cut the tension with a knife, dude.
It's not even like I'm not mad at you. I'm just
Well,
not
I know
in the mood.
that, but he's just not in the mood to
Like,
speak. And then
today-
just randomly, he'll just get out of it and start talking up a storm to me. I'm like,
Yeah,
Well, I was
when,
just about
where
when
was
I get
this
made happy.
3 hours ago?
Just like if you notice at the beginning of every episode, like when we're first setting up everything,
Mm-hmm.
he's just kind of out of it.
I've been
He's
out
just
of it.
like,
Well, to be fair, if I had to do what he done at work today, I would.
I mean, yeah. What you were hand feeding?
Yeah.
It's the worst. Well, no, it ain't even that. It's the furnace he was on.
Yeah, it's
That
not.
is the
It's not
worst.
the job I was doing. It's just the machine it was.
Well,
It-
scratch your job.
Scratch it.
Yes, yeah. Scratch your job. Come on, get in depth. What's
I mean,
going on?
my week was alright. All worked, but it's like during the week, I'm so out of it. Like I get in my head really bad, like overthinking
Oh, I
stuff.
know.
Like what?
Stump nose. I don't know everything. Like I have a really bad problem with getting in my head about literally everything. Like you could text me and say something, and I'll think you hate me for like a solid 30 minutes.
Dang.
And I don't tell many people that.
Have I ever done that?
Yeah, all
Really?
the time.
Really?
Yes.
I've texted you something and
I'm
you.
not gonna lie, he does this
Think?
to me though. He doesn't realize it, but he does the same shit to me.
I think that about everybody.
Like he's literally
I'm like the definition of what trust issues is.
You're a definition of literally being a fake and a real friend at the same time.
And
'Cause,
it's
buddy,
not that I try to be. It's just like
Because he will go. He hasn't talked to me all weekend.
I was
Until
kind of
today.
busy this week.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really
Me and you don't
me and you
text
don't-
like that.
Yeah,
Maggie,
we need to start.
Bro.
We need to start.
I
though.
literally try to text you. You leave on up in the majority of
All right,
the
Maggie
time.
Moo. Come on, you gotta get up out of the wires. Oh, thank God.
Oh, here she
Come
goes
on,
wrapping
come on.
around.
Good girl. Come on, jump. You can do it.
can't she?
Let me scratch this out. Come on.
She got a bad hip. Sorry.
Come on. Maggie, you can detour
You
it. You can take the scenic route. Holy shit. Hold this.
This has got to stay in too.
No.
Yeah.
She jumped, guys.
She's gonna jump right back.
She has a bad hip, if nobody knows. Somebody put you in the kitchen.
She's so happy though.
All right. Sit. Thank you. Okay.
She thinks it's a game.
I wish you guys could see this. This
I
is
wish
great.
I
the
just don't
camera
know.
angle-
She's
I
just
know.
staring through my soul.
Poor puppy.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, what if I said that this made you feel that way?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Like if you text me and you just say my name, I get to overthinking so bad.
You know how many
I'm
times
just-
you've done that to me, though?
Yeah, but
Like, Matthew, important. Headset.
I'm the
and
same
typically
way.
it's not that important.
And I hop on, you're like, hey, yo, what's good, baby?
I'm the
Yeah, but,
same
like,
way though.
if
Like,
you-
the way things like some of the stuff I've been through in the past.
See, that's my
like,
problem. Like you
if
guys know.
my brain like thinks something's wrong or whatever, I immediately overthink the situation, and 9 times out of 10, it makes it way worse than what the situation actually is.
Like, I'm so happy I work with Stump, because if not, I may have went mentally crazy by now. Like if I worked with the same dude I used to work with, because me and him didn't
Yeah.
talk on that same level,
Yeah.
And like, he knows everything that's going on because he hangs out with us, The other dude, I never saw him once out of work.
Dude,
Ever.
I'm telling you, like I said, you showed up at like, bing, like
You're like pulling a pink diamond.
before you showed up, y'all's work. Logan was plumb miserable.
I've been
day,
miserable for a long time.
We would hop
dude.
on the headset every other day, and he'd be like, man, I'm looking for another job. He was applying
Yeah.
for like job after job. He took a few phone calls, I believe, and he was just so miserable. And now everybody who's there now, which I guess it's mainly just you two during the day.
Yeah, it's
right?
mainly just us.
Okay, well, yeah. Gosh, that's easy.
It's crazy how well we get along and we see each other all day.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really argue.
Dude,
Man,
imagine
we
us
never-
trio at y'all's work.
Dude, I swear,
He could replace JP.
I could replace like 90% of the
but I
people in
swear
that
it
company.
kind of feels like I was God sent. Like honestly, like I fit in with both of you so
I know.
well.
Well, you
it's
fit in
crazy.
with our whole friend group.
It's
Like,
crazy.
even the ones, like, we hang out with when we're not with Matthew. Like, when we go out,
The ones
you-
off air.
Yeah, off air. They want to be on here, though.
Well, they need to be.
Well, Lauren, I don't know about Lauren.
Every time she's
Lauren said
sitting
she'd
over
get
here
on.
off camera, she's
But-
always just like staring at us.
She
the
said
other
she
one-
wanted to get her hair done first.
She got her hair done.
Oh, that girl is so bougie for no reason. You
Her
know?
mom's the same way.
Yeah.
She
I don't
walked
think-
up to
You know
Logan
she
and
was
said
embarrassed?
she wanted a Louis Vuitton purse for Christmas.
Oh my God.
She
you
think I got it
drive
like
a
that.
Tesla.
Years ago, whenever there was one time me and Logan went to go pick her up from from high school, and Logan was in the
We did?
dually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Logan was in the dually, and she texted Logan. She was like, "Are you in that truck?" And Logan's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh my God, don't pick me up in that. I'm embarrassed to be seen in it."
The dually?
The dually. Well,
To be
The
fair,
truck
though,
was amazing.
I would be pumped the fuck up for my brother, dad, whatever.
Yeah,
to
that's
pick
what we
me
told
up.
her.
Brother dad?
We said, Lauren, my
I don't
brother
have
dad. We said, Lauren, do you not understand where we're from? This truck is idolized.
Yeah,
Most
well, she
guys
started to
at
understand
that
it as she
school
got
would
older.
find it hot as fuck. She was getting in that truck.
Yeah.
Well, like as she got older, she realized that it was cool.
Yeah, well, you know,
Like,
the
you
older
know,
she gets, she's going to care.
I whipped
less
it over
about
here
certain
yesterday,
things.
and-
Yeah, exactly. In smooth cruising.
Yeah.
Easy
You
peasy.
whipped it here yesterday?
Yeah, we had to put
Truck
some
and trailer.
things in- Yeah. Had to put some
Oh,
things
is that
in
where you
storage.
hit the stuff outside?
Yeah, we did.
I ran it over with the
Yeah.
trailer.
I looked at the stuff he hit, and I was like,
Right after Matthew got done saying, "You're the best at backing up a trailer."
yeah.
I
I
drove.
was giving him so much hype the whole time. I was like, oh,
I know why you was doing it, but like,
yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, you back it up real good.
no,
So-
but we got to get them on here.
We have to. We have to. So let's
Well,
touch
there's
base.
not really anywhere for an extra person to sit there.
Well, there's that.
Matthew could go that way. One
I
could
would sit
here.
next to you.
Lauren wouldn't take up that much room.
One could sit here, and one could sit here, or both
Yeah.
of them could sit here.
And
Well,
then we
who's
of
the
course
other
have that side down there. I mean,
Who's the other one?
Winter break.
winter break.
Yeah, that's coming soon. They can come. They can be on then because we'll have time.
I got you. Yeah.
Because they both. Everybody I know that could be on here is busy on Mondays.
Dude, we all are busy.
Yeah.
We have to find, which I mean, we do this we record our episodes on Monday, and conveniently it works out for all of us. But that's like all the free time we really have.
Yeah.
We've just made it an open part of our schedule, and that's what you got to do. You know, just like my old bosses say, you don't find time, you make it. And I'm like, okay, there. So, what do we need to touch base on? This is why I said we need to.
How was
top
your week?
record. My week?
We never got to your week.
Yeah.
We can get back to mine in a minute.
Thank you. This is the second time y'all have asked me that question. It's been awesome. It's been really good.
Don't
Been
ever
busy.
fake cry around me again.
Did that freak you
Wait,
out?
hold on, look at
It
me.
did. Oh, I can
I thought
fake
you
cry.
asked if somebody crying.
Oh no, I can fake cry. Really. I was in drama
Let's say
in high
bro's
school. I was one of those
acting
weird
his
kids.
ass off.
No, it was great. We started to remodel the bathroom. Carried out a massive cast iron bathtub. Got the new tub installed. I'm gonna redo some of the wall. Got a new wall built behind the tub. Got to redo the whole flooring. We put some new subflooring down under the tub. It's been good. It's
Man,
been
so
real
you
busy.
had a busy week.
Yes, we did all that in.
And you had to work.
I did all that in one day times with my father-in-law. Which the day before I tore out the whole back wall and I ripped out like all the side paneling and stuff. But the whole, the second day I worked on it with him. We got the tub installed, the piping, the plumbing. I crawled under the house and our water heater leaking. There's just a puddle of water down there. So I was like drenched and covered in everything. It was fun. It was awesome though. I got to use my drill real good. That's the first time I really
You're
got
really
to put
proud
that
That's
drill
how
to
you
work.
know you're a
I
fucking
know,
man, dude.
I was
got
under the
to
house.
use my drill.
Yeah, I was under the house, had my hand lamp on, there were spiders everywhere. I was like, oh yeah.
You've never felt so manly
Oh
in your
god,
life, did you?
dude. I came out of that house grubby. I said, yeah. I said, I feel like I'm working on my truck again. That was good though.
Aw, your truck.
Yeah, I
How's your
know.
truck doing?
Dude, don't bring it up. We've done had this conversation.
I know. I just
Let's
like,
just move past it,
This is like my
please.
favorite conversation
Okay.
to have with you.
We can reflect on Susan if we want to.
Susan is long gone. I wonder where Susan
long
is.
gone. I know, that'd be good. Susan is Logan's old F-150.
F-250.
Yeah, F-250. Yeah, that truck was a good truck. It
was.
ran great.
Susan
The
right now-
steering was a
Susan-
little iffy.
Susan didn't have a good
I had an
steering wheel.
F-150
You would
too. That's
turn?
crazy.
And it would, you would turn, and you'd hear it go, and then it'd start turning.
Yeah, it had like
and then it'd start turning. The turn was, it was lagging. It
had
was
like
delayed.
it had like 2 or 3 inches of play.
He had connection issue, dude. He was on 3G
Bro was
Wi-Fi.
lagging in real
The
life.
steering wheel, you could hold it like this and just go up and down like that constantly. The whole drive, it would
That's-
go back and forth, in and out.
That's just like the horn in the Jeep that my parents, my mom has, not my parents, but my mom has. The horn's delayed. You can It is hilarious. It is so funny. You just hit it, and it takes like 2 seconds for it to go off. It's the funniest thing. But, yeah, my week was good. Very busy. You know.
It would have been easier if you had a truck.
It would have been easier if I had a truck. Yes, it would have. It would have. I wouldn't have to call you over here to help me move stuff with your truck.
Bro, that cast iron stove, that was torture. My shins are bruised.
It's not as bad as the piano.
That was the worst thing we've ever done.
Yes.
By far. That piano...
We went all the way to Toccoa. Somebody was giving us that piano I have in there. Somebody gave me a piano for free. That was the heaviest thing I've
No
ever...
wonder they gave it to you for free.
Oh, yeah. Well, they said, you can get it out of the house. You can have it. And I said, deal. So, me and the boys, we loaded up. Got it. Oh, my God. Hell, I about crushed my damn skull out there against the wall on the piano. We had it coming up. We brought it up these stairs. The piano shifted, and my head was right here, and I just barely moved it out before it landed against the wall.
Dude,
that
was
shit
the worst
would have
thing.
crushed my skull.
That or the time we moved everything in here, I don't know which one was worse. That day was terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
That day was miserable because when we moved here,
I was
on third shift,
and it was so hot.
Got off of work at 4 a.m, and I stayed up until about 10 or 11 o'clock that night.
That's crazy.
So I was up until 3 o'clock the prior day in the afternoon. I used to get up about 3 or 2 o'clock, packing up, went into work, got off work at 4 a.m, stayed up all. So I was up for a whole day and a half or so, a whole day and some hours. I felt so awful. I remember we just had our bed laying in here in the living room, and I went out to go pick us up some food because I, sure as hell wasn't gonna cook anything. We were exhausted. I ate. And we just crashed. I was gone. And then I had to flip my sleeping around the next day. I woke up super early so I could stay up and go to bed the next business day, since I was on third shift. Oh, my God.
That was a crazy day.
Dude, third
And
shift
the
life
people
was
that was
crazy
here,
in general.
The crowd of people we had was
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
no. We had my brother. We had DLC we don't talk about. We had you.
Was DLC here?
Me, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had... I almost said her name. We had my wife's mom. We had
Why is
gosh,
she not allowed to be talked about?
I mean, I don't want to say somebody's name and then he said my name.
You know whose name
You
we
know.
can't say because it's not really their name? Walter.
Oh yeah, we had Walter here.
Was Walter here?
I think he was here for a short.
Wait,
Yeah, because
Walter,
he
Walter?
Not that Walter.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Long story.
We'll tell you. Walter stopped by to pick up his wife.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because she
Which
rode
would
here
be
with me.
that's my wife's parents. So
She rode here with me.
yeah,
I drove.
DLC
dually.
rode here with you. Yeah.
No, she drove.
Oh yeah.
She met here, and then your wife, your kids, and your
Who the hell is
mother-in-law
DLC?
rode with me.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy times third shift life was, and I'm so glad I'm off of that crap now, because I used to struggle so bad with, I was so sleep deprived, I was so miserable, and
You're a lot
attitude.
happier now.
Oh yeah, attitude wise, I was just so awful. I would wake up so frustrated.
That was like
At
peak
everything.
days though of life.
Oh yeah,
That was before I was where I am now.
yeah. He was just a little youngin in high
I
school.
was in high school. Yeah,
He would wake me up early, be like, Matthew, get on the game.
that's when prime Fortnite was
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah. Like,
Dude, I
Matthew
miss
would get
Prime
up.
Fortnite
Matthew would
so
get up,
much.
and we would play the game all day, and then he'd go to work, and then we just repeated it.
yeah.
I'd get home from school and hop on the game.
I didn't feel like doing nothing else. I couldn't. I was just so exhausted.
Yeah.
I just wanted to sit down and do nothing. It was just
Lazy.
drains.
That's how third shift is, though.
I've never worked
it
third.
drains you so bad.
Have you guys ever worked third?
I worked third my whole life before I started working here. My last job I was at, I worked third shift.
How
for
long has
2.5, 3 years?
Big Aaron been on third?
He's on
He's on
second.
second.
He's on second. Okay.
Big Aaron.
That's gonna be his nickname when he gets on. Big Air.
Mm.
Big Air.
Big
He's
Aaron.
been there for what, almost 2 years
Almost
now?
2 years, I think.
Okay. So he's just on second shift.
I don't
That ain't-
remember. I do remember when Aaron first.
Second shift just takes away so much of your life.
Second shift is, in my opinion, the worst shift.
I agree because you
worked
have a
second
little more
shift
time on
multiple
third.
times.
Yeah.
Like you know
Well,
that.
he just doesn't have time to do anything like with his family or anything during the day.
Like, you have to take time off of work in order to go out.
Yeah.
That's the part
And to
that
get things
sucks.
taken care of, like
Yeah.
errands, paying bills,
Well, you
doctor's
could do
I
that
mean,
appointments.
at
stuff.
least
Yeah.
usually his apartment gets a lot of weekends off, so at least he's got the weekends to.
Now, they
Catch
never
up.
used to. He used to
Yeah.
always work.
It depends on the second shift, shift. So,
Well,
if
hours is
you
3 to 11.
like,
so.
whenever I have to work second shift, at my older stores, I'd go into work at like 12 or 10 in that area and get off at like 10 or 11 that night. That's my whole day. I'd wake up, make breakfast, whatever, get ready for work, buy lunch, and your whole day's gone. Boys, I'm feeling a little parched.
I love sparkling water. It's the most slept on drink.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
Somebody says.
No, I'm
No,
telling
it's
you,
not.
it's.
That made me want to throw up drinking
Alright,
that.
It's so good.
If y'all
You
notice, I now have a drink in my hands. I had to hop up off, so we just edited into this. Yes, I mean,
Well,
sparkling
obviously.
water is one of the most slept on because I used to hate it, and I forced myself to start drinking
I
it,
was
and
the
I just
same
like
way.
it. Yeah.
Well, I stopped drinking soda, and then I really never craved it. And then one day I tried a plain sparkling water, and I drink those all the time.
Mhm.
It just
The ones that are like flavored too, like that have the little bit of sweetness in it, they're great too. They're really good.
This is my
It's just
favorite
all that
flavor.
artificial sweeteners and stuff they put in them. I mean, that's the thing that's like. I wish our food system in America they
Was
would
better.
change it because you guys hear about that Kellogg strike that all the parents are going on because years ago Kellogg's claimed that they were going to get rid of all the artificial dyes and colors and everything.
Did you hear about the stuff going on where you work? Well, it's not where you work, but boarhead meat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, big time. We had a major recall on it. I mean, I had to pull so much.
They said it was like killing people because it had like a
It
bacteria.
has. It's
in it.
killed 9 or 10 people now, and I think it's gone up a little bit. I haven't kept up with it here recently, but yeah, it's killed quite a few people. Unfortunately, it's listeria.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, listeria
Listeria.
outbreak.
I didn't even hear about that.
Really,
Uh-uh.
it's in like hams, and then on top of that, it isn't even.
But
just,
it's
Is it
only
just in
with
pork?
boarhead too.
no, it's not.
It's not.
No, they released another statement the other day. There's like some things that
But it's just like deli meat in general.
it's like
Does-
chicken and
like-
ham.
What store sells that?
My place of employment is one of the main stores that sell it. But on top of that, there's also like Marie calendars. Some of their frozen foods have been recalled. Where they have like the chicken in it. Those have been recalled, and then a lot of things that have chicken. That's the only thing I can tell you here recently that I've kept updated with it.
What do
That's
y'all want to
scary.
go ahead and get into our first thing? That way we can get the topic out of the way.
Yeah.
Like
Go
the
for it.
failures and stuff, whatever y'all want to talk about.
I mean, that sounds like to me we're not even going to have time to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't think we should talk about that. I think we should just get back in our fields. We never really finished your week.
My week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I told you. I just
Oh yeah, you did.
did the bathroom. We didn't get in depth about what you wanted to talk about. You said you're about to
I
be a
don't-
D1 yapper.
I was, but I kind of like changed my mind. I mean, like,
Gosh.
You know, Logan, he's all
it's
Yeah,
because,
he's all bark and no bite.
It's because there's certain things. If I say it, those people are gonna know what.
No,
I'm talking
it
about.
doesn't.
Okay,
it
well,
don't
No, it's
matter.
not just. It's not just that topic though. It's like
Here's the thing.
there's somebody how do I say this without this person realizing we're talking about them really stressing me out, and it's not a.
Is it A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, B, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z?
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
You pulled a smooth one there.
You like that
It is, and it's still stressing me out. I thought it would change, but it didn't.
It's tough when you...
I hate relationships. Like, poor communication will kill any relationship. In my opinion, not communicating is the worst possible thing you could do.
Thank you.
Like, you just gotta express your feelings, especially if it's somebody you're talking to, like, to get with in a relationship. If it's someone you're talking to or dating.
Go. You can't touch the wires, thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're married.
Mhm.
I would.
There's a lot of things that I've regretted not communicating. A lot. And that's like the biggest key that,
like I'm pretty open to my friends about how I feel about stuff. I used to hide my emotions really bad. Like not
That's
say
exactly
anything.
how I am. Like, I overthink everything, and if I'm like talking to a girl or whatever,
Me.
my brain has to constantly have like reassurance about something, because if I don't get like the reassurance I need, I constantly overthink it to the point like I either break things off with that person or just let it destroy me.
Literally me earlier when I called you.
I can't
4
stand
hours
it.
ago.
You called him, but you didn't call me.
I called him.
You called me. But you know, like the
His heart about stopped.
But you know, like the overthinking thing I was saying earlier. Like I overthink every situation. Like I said, somebody could text me, and if I'm just not in the right headspace at that moment, I will think that person is pissed.
Can y'all look at the dog for a
Something's
second?
not right.
Maggie. Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to overthink a lot of situations, especially if you end up having that kind of mind where you just kind of talk to yourself and you make yourself think.
I don't know how to break that mind though, because like
I don't either.
you know, like
I
the
can't
people
stop.
I overthink the most about are the people I know their true intentions.
But I can't
But-
stop myself from thinking what I don't know. I can't get myself past that point to, like, generally, like any girl I talk to, I don't know what it is, but I seriously cannot. I can't trust a girl no more. Like, I can't.
See, I say that, but like I
Want to, but
I thought I couldn't, but I feel like I could. Like no matter, there's always gonna be probably a doubt for me. You guys know my past, you know, stuff that's happened. I know how you guys are. Same thing.
Bro,
But-
we're hard.
We've been through it.
We're built like that.
I'm not built like that, bro.
dude, there's something I've been through, like, in my
Oh, God, here we go.
lifetime.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know how I made it to where I'm at now. I'm just being honest.
Oh, yeah.
But like
actually, for
this
real.
one right now, the one I'm going through right now, if it works out, it'll probably be the best thing that ever happened, you know, to me.
That's literally what I've been telling you, but you have it stuck in your mind that you don't want to pursue it. and
No,
you
no, no,
wanna
no,
I don't
fall
think
back.
that. Not anymore.
It's not that I
anymore.
don't want to pursue it.
She
Anyway,
knows.
like, it's not that I don't want to pursue a relationship. It's that this one's kind of different, and if stuff around me gets messed up, then that's what I'm most worried about. You know, but like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
That's just life.
And you know, everybody around us talks to me constantly. Like that's the other thing that makes me overthink it is it's constantly in my ear, all day long. Like no matter where I go, whoever I'm around, somebody asks me about me and said person, and it drives me crazy. Because you know, imagine you're not with somebody,
I
but
feel like
just
people around
constantly talk to
you are
about it.
putting too much pressure on you to make it
They're
happen.
putting too much pressure on both of us.
Exactly. You just need to tell them to stop and just let it casually happen
Like,
if it's going to happen.
You know, I get text about it all the time. I don't know how if she does or not, but it just kind of drives me crazy sometimes. Like,
Maybe it's this is a kind of indication for people to lay off.
yeah, I was sending this to people.
I would just tell them, be like, look, if something's going to happen, I want it to happen at its own time.
I
don't
want it to
wanna-
happen just me and
I
her.
don't, you just want it
You
to
know what I'm
happen
saying?
just...
Like,
The majority of people need to realize that it's it's nothing that
it's
they
not
should
their
be
business.
worrying about right now.
I mean, obviously some people have talked to me about it, like closer people, like you guys. Like you guys know about it, you especially.
But I'm telling you, God's timing is perfect.
It really is.
You don't
like,
understand now, like, why you're having to wait or whatever for said person. But when it happens, you'll understand.
Waiting
it,
to
man.
me is not even a problem. Like, if
Well,
I
don't
think it's meant
consider
to be,
I wouldn't consider it waiting.
if I think it's meant to be, I don't think waiting is an issue. Because you know, like,
Yeah, me either.
I waited for Logan and he showed up.
I've been waiting for 4 years.
Oh, Logan showed up.
yeah, I haven't been waiting. Like,
You know how long
I've
I
been
waited
waiting
for a buddy
4
old pal
weeks.
like this guy right here?
I'm still waiting.
Forever.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, bro, we all showed up. Like
Nah,
we're all, you know.
Aaron's my dog. I'm glad I got Aaron for
Are
real.
you sure? He's bigger than a dog.
He's a dog.
Like a bulldog.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get Aaron on here. I'm so tired of having to make jokes about him, and 90% of people who are watching this are probably like, I wish they'd just shut up about Aaron. Like,
Dude,
we
I
don't
will
even know the
tell
guy.
you, like,
Can't wait to meet him.
people, obviously, people's going to make jokes about Aaron, whatever, but, like, the person Aaron is, like, he's generally, like, one of the best people you ever meet.
Oh,
like,
Well, I mean, you guys
honestly.
hang out together. I mean, that says a lot.
I've hung out with Aaron.
What?
No, I'm just saying,
No, I'm
like,
saying, like,
the
you're a
delivery
good
of that.
person.
well, yeah. I mean, obviously, sometimes Aaron needs to be put in his place.
Like
I'm not-
minds find each other.
Well,
I'm not
there's
scared
times
to
where,
put Aaron in his place if need be.
I think there's
but-
times where everybody needs to be put in
I think
his
my
place.
wife has a hot take. What is it, honey?
I'm just spectating.
Oh. Right.
My wife. You're such a
You just
tryhard.
had
My wife.
the fucking my wife.
Here, hold on, guys. My wife's talking. Oh, what cutie. You know how much reassurance she needs? All right, here's
All-
one thing.
all
All right, let's
women
touch
need
base.
reassurance.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Women need
But
so much reassurance.
Hold on, though, because men need it too.
Men need it just
Men need
me. I need it probably just as much.
I mean,
Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think
but-
men
yeah.
need reassurance just as much as women. They're just afraid to say it.
Yeah.
And
I was
I'm
about
not
to say,
afraid
yeah.
to say it. Like,
yeah.
you know,
Well-
tell me you love me.
Constantly give it to you.
It's
Oh,
just
like, those big old thighs.
it's just the men thing is like we need to have like a shield built up and nothing can mess with us and we just
That's literally me. That's
But
why I get my
I don't
head so
I don't
much.
like how the society now paints this picture that guys are just not supposed to let anything get to them. Like we have feelings too, obviously.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
don't
not,
think I have feelings though. Like
yes, you do.
emotional,
Everybody does.
like crying feelings. I cannot cry.
You literally said
I
Rob
feel like
Rave
the
almost
day
made
that
me
you
cry
cry
just the
is
other
That was
going to
the
be the
closest-
worst day of your life.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm scared.
But
for it
I've
to
told
happen.
him he's been holding. Like he may not say he's holding it in.
Yeah.
But he is.
He is
I
holding it.
promise
And
you, I'm not
when-
holding it in.
yes,
I've
you
tried.
are. Yes,
I've
you are.
tried, and I don't know how to do it.
But it's
like
'cause
I'll
you're-
get close,
it's not-
and then it's like,
Bro, I
You
want to see him
think
cry
you're
now. I bet he
not, but
cries
your
ugly.
brain
I fucking
is.
do.
Like you've got
Yes,
in your
I know.
brain
My
that you
brain
can't.
is, bro. My head
And
isn't
one
okay.
day you're just gonna crash. I'm telling you.
I know I am, and I'm not ready for it, but it's gonna happen.
Some people just aren't emotional. Like they just
I'm
hold it
really
in.
not emotional though. Like
Some people just
I-
hold it in, and then one day it just
I
all,
hold in all my emotions.
it's gonna all come crashing
I'm
down.
emotional on the inside, and I think that's why I'm in my head so much because I don't express my feelings enough.
That's what a lot of us do. We
You
like to put it
express-
in our head, you know?
He expresses his feelings different than other people.
Yeah.
Like you don't, you may not see it, but like
No, I know.
the way you, this is gonna sound kind of gay, but the way you care for people, like that just shows you have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I care about everybody. Everybody
That's what
around
I'm
me
saying.
knows that. Like,
You
The
act
people
like
I'm-
you're just like, just dark inside.
If this episode's revolved around anything, it's how good of a person Logan is.
Yeah. What does mean Logan's wingman this
I
episode?
know.
Well, like,
Hey,
the
title
thanks
episode's
thanks
just
for letting me
Logan.
borrow your Lamborghini the other day.
Seriously. Oh,
wah, wah.
damn. That's how you're going to
Wah, wah.
sound.
I know, right? But no, like the people around me know, like, I show that I care for everybody.
Yeah.
Majority of people, not everybody. There's some people that I.
No, if you get on Logan's bad side, you're done.
I'll
There's
say,
no,
dude,
I have nobody on my bad side though.
I'm in. I'm in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they ever get to that point, they've done something. They're done.
Sometimes I just be sitting in my room and just have a good cry.
You?
That's
I
good
don't know.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
gotta
I don't
cry,
know
Matthew.
why. Like,
Huh?
When's the last time you cried? Recently?
I mean, it was pretty recent. Having a newborn baby is very stressful,
Yeah.
especially whenever you overthink a lot of stuff, and then
Me?
and then your wife overthinks things, and it causes you to overthink things.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
terrifying.
let me just tell
It's
you.
terrifying.
Let me just tell you what happened to me. Okay. So when like everything happened with my parents and I moved in with my grandparents or whatever. Like it took about a year for it to like it didn't process in my head that like I probably would never get to be like on the good side with any of my parents. So it never really processed to me until like a year later. And I don't know what it was that like sparked it, but dude, I just like, I don't know what it was. I just had like a mental breakdown about it one night. Like it just hit me like a truck all of a sudden. I don't
See,
know why.
That's another thing. You know how I grew up. I've told both of you, and like, it doesn't affect me like it
But
should.
you'll be surprised. Some like small thing will happen that will trigger something in your brain that could make you just.
I'm not gonna lie. The episode we filmed before that was never released. That was the closest I've been to crying in a very long time.
That's what I'm
That was
saying.
one of our test episodes.
Yeah,
That was like our first.
I
test
got
episode.
like really emotional, and it was because
Oh,
I
I
was
did
talking
too. I
about my
about cried
childhood.
when we talked about everything that happened, dude. I about cried on
Dude,
the podcast.
if I told my full life story, people would think I'm
We'll get to that point.
lucky to be
We'll
here.
get to that point.
No.
We will. We're hitting our 45-minute mark. I think that was a pretty good run. You guys agree?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just yapped it up.
That's good. First episode without a topic board. Let's go.
I like it.
I'd
We
say
just
it.
spoke from the heart.
Yeah. Next episode. Well, not next one. Next one's gonna be the doozy.
Next one's gonna
Yeah.
be.
We'll see you guys next week with the next
They
episode.
won't tell me what this episode
Yeah,
is, by the
yeah.
way.
It's
So
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
great.
a surprise for me too.
Very special guest is gonna be tuning in, so y'all tune in.
Very special guest.
Very. So
Cam Newton,
we can't wait to
Please.
see y'all.
please.
You guys have a good evening,
than Cam.
good morning,
Cam
whatever, wherever you are.
No.
Peace out.
Oh, you just gonna have me beg